All right. Hi, everyone. As Kevin, I was co-host here by Eddie as well. But my name is Yaslin Carmona. I'll show you guys my application today. It's called LearnX. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I've been in financial sales for about 10 years. Worked with this guy and that guy back there as well. Two of which I was also a sales trainer. And for the past couple of months, I've been doing front-end development on my own. And now I'm a full stack engineer because of Boca Code, so thank you. Alrighty, so I built LearnX because there was a couple of problems we had when we were trainers and sales training people. And one of which was finding material in one place. A lot of times we had materials in chats, emails, Slacks, we had it on SharePoints, Google Drive. I don't know if you guys ever been in the classroom, but finding material is very imperative to your success. So having them across various platforms is not very ideal. Also, we had an instructor syllabus, which is typically made by Word doc and Excel. That's not ideal either, because if you had a 10-week course, that's a lot of scrolling you had to do. And then also, when it came to the trainees, there wasn't an agenda for them. Typically, the agenda was, hey, here's an email with the attachments, check it out when you get the chance. So with my application, I was able to build a file manager and also a curriculum developer, and that's also shareable with trainees. So let's kind of take a look at that, shall we? We shall. So this is going to be the login. You guys can sign up. Feel free to check out my application when you get the opportunity. You can sign up using email and password or Google. For now, I'm just going to use Google. And this is going to log me in with Kevin. So thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you.
Which Kevin?
The good one, the good kind.
Todd has been replaced.
So this is going to take me to my file manager. This is where all my material is housed. The great thing about this is that you can filter it based off name, tag, PDF, Word document, PowerPoint, or even Excel. So as you can see, you can just filter through. Also, another cool feature about this is that I can go ahead and upload a document, which is also really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Max's cat. Thank you very much. I'm going to call it Max Cat because why not? And I'm going to add a tag. Now, the tag is typically something that's related. So if, for example, you're doing sales training and you want all of sales in one place, then you can just put the tag and search for it later. So right now, I'm just going to use cat as a tag. I'll put a description, fluffy cat, and then submit. And this is also taking my URL from my storage bucket and putting it through the database, which is pretty cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'll just showcase the little funny cat that we have here. Oh, there it is. So I can click on that. We can see the cat. But wait, there's more. Wow. No, this is not an infomercial, I promise. But let's go ahead and click on the agenda. Now, this agenda is honestly my favorite feature, and I really wished I had it when I was a trainer. It would have made my life so much easier when it became building curriculums. But here's my agenda. Actually, the first day is everything we would talk about when we were trainers. But let's say I want to add various weeks, or I want to add multiple days. I can go up to 7 days. But let's say I change my mind. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to train for that long. I'll just go ahead and refresh and it'll remove it. As long as you don't have a topic in there, it won't save. So I'm going to go ahead and add a topic. So I'm going to go ahead, go back to Max's cat. So I'm going to talk about her cat for about 60 minutes. Why not? And we're going to talk about how the fluffy cat, we can give belly rubs. Usually this is going to be where you're going to put your description in as a trainer, what you want to do. I'm just going to keep it simple for now. And this selector is actually selecting from the file manager. So whatever you store in there, you can select it later. So I'm going to go ahead, get that. And now again, here's Max's cat. It's part of my curriculum now. I can go ahead, click on the attachment, and we see the cat again. Or, for example, I'm like, I don't want Max's cat anymore. No offense, Max. The buck tooth is not something I want. So I'll go ahead and I'll delete that. Oh.
Bye now.
Bye, Max. So then the other last feature that I want to show you guys, which is also pretty cool, is this share feature. Yeah, there's more. Why not? So this is going to actually give access to the trainees to the material. You don't have to be logged in for this, which is pretty cool. This is just going to show them a very condensed version of the curriculum. So for example, the description with all the trainer notes, we don't really want that in there. So we'll just have the topic, the time, and the actual document as well, which you can click and open up. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about my key steps. So I use Firestore for the back end, Node, Express, and Google Cloud for my API. Then I also use Next.js, Tailwind, and Google Cloud for my front end. And for my security, I use Firebase authentication. That's a tongue twister. And then for future work, it would be really cool to have a trainee login so they can have access to all the material rather than just what's going through for the week. And then also gamification, so if you guys use Kahoot or GimKit, having that implemented would be really cool. And then reporting to see where the trainee started and where they're ending, so you can see how much their retention is with the curriculum. And that's pretty much it. You guys feel free to connect with me on my LinkedIn and my portfolio.